What's going on, everybody? This is James with Top Class Detail, and in this video I'm going to introduce you guys to Michael, who some of you may know of him through the Instagram lives or previous videos, but I get the question asked a lot: do I work by myself? Do I have a helper? Is there anybody on the side? So in this video I'm going to answer all those questions, as well as give you a bit of insight of what it's like having Michael with me, let you know how long he's been with me and exactly what he does.
All right, man. How did you meet Michael?
Michael used to live across the street over here with me, so I've known him since I was a kid, kind of growing up.
And then you told him, what, hey, I'm starting a car detailing business, come work with me?
No, I was already doing the business for a while, probably like over a year to a year and a half. I was already doing it, and then I think one day I had just talked about it, like, oh, needing help, and he was like, oh, well, if you need it, I'll help you. And I was like, okay, but at first, okay, whatever. And then I had actually like invited him to come out with me one day, and he did, and then it worked, everything went smooth. So from there on out, I kind of just kept bringing him with me, and then it turned into eventually just a part-time to full-time position with him.
So how much does he help you? On the weekends or on call, or?
At the moment is basically every day as of right now. Before the YouTube blew up and I was where I'm at today, business wasn't as busy, so he would come on the days when I really needed him. If I was able to handle it by myself, I'd handle it by myself. But recently, it's just been a lot smoother, able to knock out more cars and provide still the same amount of quality, if not better, with Michael being with me. So it's definitely been a big improvement.
All right, man. What, first employee?
Second. First one, well, like I said, they're mostly just kind of friends, just helping out, so they're not really employees, but I would say first official employee, yes.
Did you have a training structure, or were you just trying to figure it out as you went?
It kind of like how Stockton Car Wash said it. I kind of just threw him straight into it and had him learn off there. I mean, I taught him, this is the thing, like it's like how he said, I really agree with it. You can tell someone how to do something, but until they actually do it hands-on and get a feel for it, it's a lot different. You know, I can tell you how easy it is to wash a car, but once you're in the sun and in the weather, it may not be as easy as what it seems. So with him, I kind of just threw him straight in there, guided him as I was there, but I definitely kind of watched over him and made sure he was doing things correctly, and if not, letting him know what he needs to do and how to do it properly.
All right. Now, how long has he been working with you?
Essentially since September. You can count like the last 1 to 2 days of August, but since September. So
just 2-3 months, pretty much?
Yeah, so about 2 to 3 months.
And what does he know right now, and what does he need to learn?
So at the moment, he knows just about all the basics, and to me, the basics for him is he does vacuum, he does door jambs, he does windows. He's doing more wipe downs recently. He does wheels, tires, like, you know, with all the brushes, wheel wells. He can pre-rinse the car, he can foam it. He knows just about all the basics. What he needs to get down a bit more is, like I said, more of the wipe downs, the deeper cleans, understanding that, you know, some cars, whether it's a higher end car or a lower end car, they have, you know, hidden pockets or different things like that you got to take care of. The paint correction is one thing I want to get him into, so this way when I start booking in coatings, which is where I'm trying to be, me and him can knock the cars out in a lot faster time, but still providing that quality, if not, like I said, better quality, because we're able to put more time into it. So definitely he just needs to learn the paint correcting and a little bit more of the deeper detail side.
All right, so Michael, I'm gonna give you a question, right? This one that gets asked a lot: is Michael single?
Yeah, I'm single.
All right, man. Now tell me, is this your first job?
No, it's not my first job.
What did you do first?
I was working at Wingstop like last year.
Oh yeah? Well, how did you quit? You got fired?
No, I didn't get fired. I just wasn't working a lot because of COVID and everything. So I just wasn't getting a lot of hours. So I just quit, and then a few months later, I just started to work with him, and since then it's been pretty good.
What do you think of detailing? Was it what you were expecting at first, or did it completely surprise you?
I didn't know like too much about it. Like when we first when I first started, like it was kind of just like everything was new to me. Like everything I learned was new. Like,
was it hard at first?
Yeah, I mean,
like remembering what to do.
Yeah.
Having to move fast.
Yeah. I guess like learning everything at once was kind of like a little difficult, but like he helped me a lot like throughout the way. So it got easier and easier.
All right. Where are you at? You think you could do a full car, or you still feel like you know what? Some of you guys talked about this, or what?
Like all on my own.
Yeah, Michael feels he can do a car by himself, and I don't knock him. I feel he can, but I tell him, would you be able to fully do it without me having to, without having to ask any questions? But let you answer that question.
I feel like for the most part, I'd be able to.
Yeah.
Maybe there's like a little things, like a few things that I'm not the best at so far, like wiping down things.
Okay.
So I feel like I would maybe miss a few things, but for the most part, I think I can.
Hey, well, anytime you want to practice on my car, bro, it's all right there. I don't mind the scratches, all right? You good. All right, James. Next question is, you have an employee right now. What's the goal with him? To handle more cars? To train him to do his own thing? Or just to keep doing what you've been doing?
So with Michael, I kind of told him, I didn't really give him like an ultimatum, but I told him he could do either or. He can either completely stick with me and run the business up with me, and me and him can grow it together. Or if he wants to learn with me and eventually go into start his own business, I will help him obviously, get to where he needs to be. And at the end of the day, he can already start off charging the same price I charge because he's been doing that same work the whole time. So I told him it's really what he wants to do. Now, if he plans on sticking with me, which kind of may be the route, then eventually, depending the next route, which would probably be the cheapest one, is to get another van, allow him to fully run one by himself and me run one. So this way, if let's say we have a big job, I can pull up both vans, or if needed, he can be on one side of the city, I can be on the other side. So I'd say the most simplest one would be to get another van and get him to run the van by himself. But even if I'm blessed enough to get myself into a shop, I will take care of the shop and, for the meantime, have him run the mobile unit until he can find someone to train and, run the unit with him or by themselves, and he can be in the shop with me.
All right. Just asking, what's your goal?
What's my goal?
Yeah. Have you thought about it, or are you just taking it day by day, month by month?
As of right now, I'm still barely starting, so I'm kind of just taking it day by day. But I want to stay with him throughout the whole way and see where things go.
All right, sounds good.
What's going on, everybody? This is James, and in this video you got to learn a little bit about what it's like having my employee Michael, as well as learn a little bit about him and the future plans with him as well at the business. So if at all you enjoyed the content you like and want to see more, make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe, and comment any videos, ideas you want to see down below. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Top Class Detail. This is James, and I appreciate you for tuning in.
All right, give me a second. Actually, title is Expanding the Detailing Business. All right, so